Ah, beautiful Warsaw, Poland. Hello. Another travel vlog for you. Haven't been doing a lot of those lately, but I do have time today as it is Gwent Open Day 2 of Gwent Open number 2. Semifinals and finals for you. 3 awesome matches. Going to be Super JJ taking on Freddy Babes, and then Hannah Chan taking on Tailbot, and then the finals. Those 2 finalists will be going to Gwent Challenger in December, which is going to be a great time. I think that the matches today are going to be pretty good. They're going to have to be really good to top yesterday. I think everybody was pretty happy with how those matches went. Casting was pretty good as well, I think. A couple speed bumps, but hey, it happens, I think, every cast. We're always going to have them, and I think that mostly we did a pretty good job, and I'm very happy about the whole day. Really, it's been a ton of fun. Always great hanging out with these players, and of course, the other casters, Merchant, Mogwai, and Panda. It's always pretty good. And today we had a little bit of extra time in the morning. We've been getting up pretty early, about like 8 o'clock, get up, have breakfast, and then, you know, get to the studio for around 9:30. Today we have the luxury of going much later, as we are only expecting to have 3 best of 5s. And, you know, it's going to be maybe just a little bit of a shorter day work-wise, but, you know, it's going to be pretty intense, I think. Mogwai and I will be leading it off, and we'll also be casting the finals as well. So we'll be doing Freddy Babes versus Super JJ. Merchant and Panda will be taking care of Hannah Chan versus Tailbot. How about Tailbot? You will lose. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It's okay to have a couple of villains. I think that's great. I think he played really well. I think all the players did a pretty good job. I think it was, you know, I think that the players that, it's really too bad Adzakov needs to get out of quarterfinals. I think he absolutely deserves to do a little bit better in these tournaments because he's a really great player. He's a really smart guy as well. Freddy got it done though. And then of course Super JJ with that insane end to a grueling best of 5 against one of the best players in the game. Game King was a pleasure to watch that game. Merchant Panda did a great job casting it as well. And then it was Hannah Chan taking on Metronos, and Hannah Chan did pull out the victory there in another 5-game best of 5. And then Tailbot just ran over Ire Habit 3-0, and you know, Tailbot played, he brought good decks and he played them very well. I mean, his decks were probably the least creative out of all the decks, but I think he just brought good decks that worked, and he did a good job. So, you know, there you have it. And, you know, the hotel's been really good. The trip's been absolutely fantastic. I am going to be out of here tomorrow back home for, you know, a few days because Gwent Slam's coming up. Gwent Slam number 3, and I will be casting that as well with all my buddies that are here as well. And then I'll be coming home for a couple days because then it's Gwent Challenger in December, and it doesn't even slow down because there's another Gwent Open in January. So lots of work to be done, lots of traveling. My life has been pretty crazy this year, like really, really something. I have spent so much time of this year in the air. And I wouldn't trade it for the world. I think, you know, I left behind a really stressful life. And while there's all sorts of challenges that come along with what we're doing now, it is pretty satisfying. I'm a pretty satisfied guy. So, you know, we're always, you know, chasing happiness, chasing success, but satisfaction is something that is really underrated, I think, in your life. In a person's life, you know, we can always be tricked into feeling certain things, but I think satisfaction is a really hard thing to fake because you feel it deep inside in your quiet moments. So just, you know, super thankful that I was able to get in with this community in this game and, you know, prove myself. And I would be nothing without the support of the people who follow me, support me, my audience, the audience of Gwent, the community of Gwent, everybody I've been able to develop great relationships with. It's been really, really important to me. You know, just reflecting as we are coming on to the end of the year, and it's going to be coming so fast. Like, time's going to fly. I'm going to barely have any time to really appreciate a lot of stuff because, you know, the work doesn't stop, but it's good work. It's good work. What else is there to say? So Gwent Open was great yesterday. You know, CD Projekt Red Studios, always a good time. Good to catch up with people like Rafal, Paul Berja, of course, Bannon, MPG, Rethus has been hanging out as well. We've seen Luigi walking around here and there. You know, all the CD Projekt Red people that you get to know, and some people from behind the scenes that you wouldn't get to know necessarily through streams or Round of Gwent or anything like that. But it's always good to see familiar faces. It's good to visit. It's good to come back. And, you know, it's great to meet them, of course, but it's always great to see them again. You know, it's always good to catch up with people. So, you know, of course, the players I've gotten to know Super JJ and Game King and Adzakov and people that have been going to Gwent Slam for, it's the second time I've seen Tailbot at this point. Freddy Babes, of course, this is the third time I've seen Freddy Babes, third time I've seen Matronos. And, you know, it's just great to have, people, around the world that you see on a regular basis. Not a lot of people get to have those kinds of friendships, so don't take it for granted. These are really smart and very cool dudes. And, it's been a great time, of course. We've been having, the food's been pretty good here. The accommodations are great, very comfortable bed, lots of time to sleep. Usually, I mean, if anything, we lose sleep because we're just up having a good time. But, we slept really well last night, slept really well the night before. I'm ready for Gwent Open Part 2. Gwent Open 2, Part 2, Semifinals and Finals will be live today at 4 p.m. CET, 10 a.m. Eastern Time for my people in Canada. My people, we will be live on twitch.tv/CD Projekt Red, the official channel of CD Projekt Red. Also on YouTube as well. CD Projekt Red will be broadcasting live from there as well. Check it out. It's going to be some really, really good matches. And I will catch up with you guys when I get back. And hopefully should have some stuff for the podcast as well. We'll see. We'll see who wants to talk to me, little old me. And yeah. What else? I don't know. I feel like because I'm only doing one vlog this trip, I should have a lot more to say, but I think I said my piece. Can't wait to catch up with you guys and talk to you all about it when I get home. Thanks, as always, for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you feel like it, and I'll see you next time.